Hi guys, it's your girl Beauty by BB and I am back with another video for you guys. As you can see, I got my hair all wrapped up because I'm doing a twist out and my hair is all twisted up and I'm gonna take it out tomorrow. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be using a product by Hank and Henry. I actually received 3 of these cute little eyeshadow and highlighter kits. So I'm actually just trying to decide which one I want to do, and I think because I do a lot of color, I'm gonna try something, you know, a little dark and mysterious. So I think I'm gonna go with the black one, which is this one here. It comes with 2 eyeshadows. As you can see, those are these 2 here. And then at the bottom compartments, it has a little bit of, you know, a little bit of highlights, you know. You can either use this as like a cheek highlight or you can use it to enhance your eyeshadow. This is it here. This is the one that I'm going to be using to, oops, so just be careful though. This is the one I'm going to be using today. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows really quick and prime my lids. If you guys want to see a tutorial on how I do my brows, I'm going to go ahead and link that video down below. But without further ado, let me go ahead and snap these brows on real quick. Okay, and the brows are on. I'm going to go ahead and hop right on into the tutorial, you know what I'm saying? So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and start on my eyes. So I'm going to take some primer here. And this is the MAC Camel Coat Primer. I'm just going to take this and wisp it all along my eyelids really quickly. And I'm just going to pat it on. Then I'm going to take a fluffier brush and blend it out so that it has like a really smooth, gradual finish to it. Now that we have the eyeshadow primer on, I'm going to go ahead with my first shade here. And for this one, I'm actually going to take the Do It For The Gram, you know, Do It For The Gram. This is a palette from Beauty Bakery. It has a bunch of really pretty shades in here. I've went ahead and swatched a few of them. And I think I'm going to do a, well, I'm going to do a look with this palette on its own so you guys can see all the beautiful, Jesus. You guys can see all of the beautiful colors and how well they pop. God. I'm going to go ahead and start off by using this color here. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm going to take a little fluffy brush, swivel, 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 and I'm going to go ahead and blend that onto my eyelid, swiping it in a windshield wiper motion. I'm going to take this color here from the Beauty Bakery palette. I'm going to place that right on top of the transition shade. Now I'm going to take my, actually MAC released some new brushes. They're synthetic brushes, so 217 synthetic brush. And they're pretty much the same, only just a little bit fluffier and they don't really shed as much. So I'm going to go ahead and take this shade from the Hank and Henry palette. I think this one is called Chingona. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to go ahead and take this shade here and I'm going to place it directly on top, well, placing it above my crease area, because then I'm going to end up buffing it out or blending it out. Placing it along the crease, and then I'm going to take my other brush, my other blending brush, and blend it out so I have a really smooth transition. As I'm blending that out, I'm also taking a little bit of this shade here just to kind of buff it out a little bit and make it into a smooth transition, because I don't want it just to be, you know, that black, harsh black there. I kind of want it to blend out so it's not going to be as harsh. Bringing that all the way into my inner crease as well, the inner corner of my eye. Blending it out with the 217 brush, and then taking my more fluffy brush. I forget what this is called. I use it so much that the name is practically rubbed off, but it's a little fluffy blending brush, just kind of shaped like that. Do the same thing to the other side. And with this part, you just want to take your time and blend, because these colors by Hank and Henry, they are very pigmented, so just take your time, Build it up. Don't go too crazy because beautiful colors, they just pack on a lot very quickly. So just take your time with it. Windshield wiper motions just to blend it out a little bit. I went ahead and completed this eye real quick. You know, it's a cute little cut crease. Put the lashes on. Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this eye real quick. What I ended up doing with this eye is, I'm gonna zoom in, that's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, so for this eye, I ended up just kind of bringing that dark black color up a little bit more on the crease, because I noticed when I cut the crease, I kind of covered up that area. So that's what I'm gonna do here first. I'm not adding any additional product to the brush, just using what's already there, and I'm just kind of bringing that color up a little bit, like that, like nothing much. That's it, you know. And then I'm gonna blend it out. Windshield wiper motions, guys. Windshield wiper motions. You know, that makes sure that you are getting an even blend all the way across the eyelid. Can't be doing nothing partial. We can't be doing that, no. Next, I'm gonna take my Prolong Wear concealer. I love this concealer for cutting the crease because it's more of like a liquid form, so you get a cleaner, crisp line. Only thing is that you need to have a steady hand when doing this. So one thing that I'll usually do, or when I was learning how to use makeup or learning how to use this specific product, especially for sharpening the brows, cutting the crease, anything like that, rest your arm on the table. Rest your arm on the table like your elbow, and that'll help keep your hand from wobbling so much. That way you're able to get a really nice crisp line. So try that out, see how that works. It worked for me. It's just definitely something that's helped me out. So just hoping that I can, you know, transfer that knowledge to you guys to make this process a lot easier for you. That's what I'm here for, you guys. So I'm just going to take a little bit, and I'm only doing one pump because I'm not trying to, you know, do anything big. I'm only using this for my eyes at the moment. I'm not going in to do my under eye area, and because it's a very liquidy product, I don't need it running all the way down my hands. Like, I don't. So just one pump is all you need, and I'm gonna go ahead and start by cutting the crease. For me, I have a lot of lid space, so I trace my natural crease where, you know, where I can see the fold. But if you have more of like a hooded eye and you want to see that crease, try going slightly above it, or even like tilting your head back while you look into the mirror so you're able to see that fold in your eye area or that crease area. That usually helps. Also, like I said, going slightly above the crease just to kind of create a fuller lid space, that could work as well. So that's what I used to do. I used to pull the crease up really high, but now, you know, I just toned it down a little bit, just a little bit. But if I'm feeling a little fancy, I'll go above the crease. It is what it is. So I can't talk during this part. I'm just gonna have you guys watch, because if I talk, I'm gonna get up, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see, and deep breath. Also raising my brows a little bit just so I can get into those smaller areas definitely helps out a lot. And I'm not bringing it all the way across. I kind of stop my cut creases halfway through. Don't ask me why, I just do, just my style. Then I'm gonna go back in with my 217 brush if I can find it. Here it is. I'm gonna go back in with my 217 brush. Actually, I'm gonna take my finger, kind of blend it out. Then I'm gonna go in with the 217 and blend it down just a little bit so that it's just a really smooth transition. And then I'm gonna take this color here. This color is called El Jefe, I think. No, I lied. This color is called Si Se Puede, and I believe that's what it's called. I'm gonna go ahead and take that color here, and I'm just gonna pat that on the end so that it's like a nice transition from black, semi-black, to the gold shade. Now I'm gonna go in with El Jefe, this beautiful shade here. I'm kind of scared to take the plastic out because I don't want it to pop up everywhere, but alright, I went ahead and took it out. But pretty much what it looks like. It's very glittery, very loose, so be very careful, very careful. And to make it stick, spray my brush with Fix Plus spray. when I'm patting this on, like, mind you, I'm not swiping, I'm packing it onto the lid because I don't want to move that product around. Beautiful, darling, beautiful. Don't worry about the fallout. This is why I don't do my foundation first. I know a lot of people do, but no, not me. I can't get the hang of it. I will have eyeshadow all over my face and literally have to start my foundation all over again, and I'm not here for that. I'm not. And then for my lashes, I'm going to be taking Lilly lashes, style Miami. Very, very wispy. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some glue, and I'm going to pop these on, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got both eyes on now. You know what I'm saying, and I'm pretty much, I like it. I like it. This is different for me. I don't really do looks like this. You know what I'm saying. You know, I like a lot of color, so this is definitely very different, but you know, I ain't mad. I'm not mad at it at all. Nope, not at all. Alright, you guys, so this is the eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation and things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that. I'm not gonna show it on camera because I have so many videos up like it. I'm gonna list them down below for you guys so you can go ahead and check them out. Give me a second and I'll be right back. I was basically in the midst of jamming, you know, but I realized I never showed y'all how to set underneath my eyes, or what I've been using lately to set underneath my eyes. Recently the new Patrick Star setting powder came out, and let me tell you something. It's taking the place of my Laura Mercier powder at the moment, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, I love this powder. Even though it looks really bright, once you put it on, it literally starts to melt down in the skin. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. So I literally just take a little bit, I tap my brush inside, tap it away, and then I just start to lightly pat it underneath my eyes. And I'm not even putting a lot of product down because I don't want it to be too light. I just want it to be enough to set it so that it doesn't move. I'm gonna do the other eye, and it literally just melts down. This is my baking method. This is what I do to bake. I don't even bake, I just set. Not unless I'm going for a really dramatic look and I just want underneath my eyes to look extremely highlighted. Or, you know, the inner part of my face to look extremely highlighted. That'll be the only time that I really bake. But if I'm not really going for that look, I'm not going to really do it. And then next, what I've been doing lately is taking the place of baking. I go ahead in with my Mineralized Skin Finish powder in the color Dark. And I just swivel my brush in there and literally I just dab that underneath my eyes. It adds a little bit more of a highlight without making it too exaggerated, if that makes any sense. And it also aids in the setting process. If you have dry skin, this would be okay for you because this powder actually has mica and jojoba oil in it, so it's not gonna really dry you out like the Studio Fix powder would. This is just going to give you just a natural finish underneath the eyes. It is a skin-like looking powder, so it goes on very sheer. For those who don't really want like a heavy coverage or like a fuller coverage, this is definitely a good powder. I just use it underneath my eyes, and then because I'm extremely oily, this all over my face is not gonna do me no good, like none. Alright, so yeah, enough about that. I'm gonna go ahead and put my face powder on, and I'll come back and show you guys how I contour and what highlight I'm gonna be using and my lip color, and yeah, there's the rest of the look. I'll be back, bye. So foundation powder is on, highlight is on, I'm about to put my contour on. All right, she's coming down this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can I borrow your black leggings?
I told you she was coming. I told you she was coming. Come say hi, Banunu. Oh, yo, yes, bust them out of walk. But wait, whoa, oh. Ooh, bitch.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You probably saw me from the last video because I'm famous. I would just like to tell all of my fans that I love you so much and thank you for watching. Now, can I borrow the leggings?
Alright, so for my highlight, I'm actually going to go in with my other Hank and Henry palette. This one is King's Queen. I believe that's what this one is called. It kind of reminds me of a loose version of Trophy Wife. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and dust that along my cheekbone area. This is definitely giving me trophy wife vibes. It really is. Should I move my table back a little bit? That's what I'm gonna do. Why was I so close? I just wanted to be close to you guys. That's all. This is definitely pretty as a highlight. I've actually used this as an eyeshadow too. Like a topper on an eyeshadow, and it works really nicely. Just like that other shade that I used on my crease, except this is more golden. I'm dusting right over it because I'm extra and I can never just wear one highlight. If you ever see me in person, just know I have on like 3 or 4. Because I'm extra like that. And I like layering them. I like seeing the different colors, the different variations in the shades, and just making it work, you know. I'm a highlight fiend. So I'm going to go back in with that Hank & Henry palette, and I'm going to take the black shade here, and I'm just going to wisp a little bit of it underneath my eye area. What are you doing?
I'm looking at you.
You look like you're doing something that you're not supposed to do.
Leggings.
Oh. That's what I thought, bitch. Fanning it out because I don't want it to be too dramatic underneath the eyes. I'm just kind of keeping it true to the natural shape.
Thank you for the leggings.
You're welcome, bitch. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look here, as you can see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you guys can get a close-up of everything, you know. I'm going to try this Beauty Bakery Mascara. This one is called Eyelash Icing, and it's waterproof. It's in the color black. Looks like this. I've never really seen a mascara in a little tube like this, because to me it looks like a squeezy tube, but once you open it, it's a mascara. I like this mascara. It goes on really nicely. It kind of separates a little bit, but I like a little bit of clump to my lashes, and I feel like because of the heaviness of the eyeshadow at the bottom, you're really not going to be able to see it. Like, I would have to show you guys this mascara on a look where I don't have any eyeshadow on my lower lash line. Or I guess it's kind of showing a little bit, but I like really clumpy lashes, especially on the lower lash line, just to make it look like it's a little bit more full. Let's do this one. This one is called Spank, and it's by Sugar Pill as well. It's a purple, so I feel like this will go a little bit better. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm taking my Night Moth pencil, and I'm just going to go ahead and outline my lips. So you can see the highlight that I have on my Hank & Henry is beautiful. These lashes complement this eyeshadow so very well. Actually, all of his eyeshadows are super pigmented. I actually did a Snapchat tutorial on this one here. This one is the Temptress, which is the loose pigment in here. One thing I can say is be careful when opening them, especially if you've already opened the loose palette or the loose pigment, because if you're not careful, it's going everywhere. This is the Temptress here. And if you missed the Snap tutorial, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I guess I'll do another one, you know, similar look, but using the same product. And then you've got these two eyeshadows here. This one is called Dry Whiskey, and then this one is called Fuck Me Pumps. But don't worry, it's not spelled like the actual curse word, you know. It's a little clean. It's a little clean. This one, which I adore, I'm absolutely in love with this one, only because it has these warm shades in there that I am extremely in love with. So it has these two, and then the glitter or the pigment is basically what I use for my cheek highlight. It kind of reminds me of the Fenty highlight Trophy Wife. Alright, so this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. That's Beauty by BB with an _. I'm going to go ahead and list that information down below for you guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!